So that's what it looks like. Look at the way their hands are shaped. Notice the way their hands are not shaped. This is the way a 3-year-old holds a stick. Pinky's out, thumb off stick, finger down stick really is what people do, and then thumb off the stick. Your bad habit was not any of those minus this angle here. That angle is really the only thing that needed to be fixed. All those hands look like this underneath, with that pinky definitely in the game. And if the pinky is in the game, that means the hand is turned a certain way. Because if it's not, then the stick is like. And everyone is doing this. Everyone is turned out a little bit. Because if we just drum the way we're going to drum, it's going to look like this angle here. So notice when I want to make that straight, I have to turn this a little bit. So everyone is turned ever so slightly. Everyone's arm is up. The wrist goes that way slightly. Let's do it. Ain't no use playing a bunch of silly beats yet. Our hands aren't doing what they need to be doing. One for you, one for me. And it ain't a drum lesson unless you've at least dropped your stick once. Because actually, drummers, it's forgivable when a drummer drops a stick because there's such a loose grip anyway. Because the people who don't drop sticks are the ones who look like this. You know, who just like doing a death grip on it, like they're afraid to drop it. Whereas the pro drummer is like I'll just sit here and just dribble this precariously, like dangerously close to losing it, because it's just a quick flitty dribble thing. So if you drop your stick, it's cool, baby. Your whole body's tightening up. You're trying to compensate because your hand isn't moving as fast as you want it to. You're trying to like make it happen. That's never gonna work. Ironically, the way to make it go faster is to completely disengage and have only the only muscles firing in your whole body are like right there. You know, this stuff, like this knuckle, like that hinge right here in the center of your hand, that's moving, but no face, no weird, no. It's ironic, right? You would think like, oh, I want to go faster, so I really got to try harder. It's the opposite. It's very ironic. And I can do this all day. My face isn't doing anything weird thing. Like it's just a basketball dribble. As easy it is to dribble a ball out there, it's as easy, if not more easy, to do this. So, okay. Do this. Flip your hand over. And look at this angle. Do the Wolverine. Do this and make a straight hand and have the stick go down your middle finger and see where it is on my arm. Bring it back. Bring the end to your elbow. And just like hold it there. Like a Wolverine would. Okay, so, and now it's oriented towards your middle finger. Not the ring finger, not the pinky, not the index, not the thumb, but index, aligned with the middle finger, as would make sense, especially since you can cradle it with your 2 fingers. This is the angle. So now just shove it forward, directly forward, and grab at the fulcrum there, and see how it's still a straight line. Now, flip that over, but keep the wrist where it is. Like, see how I just turned over without moving anything here? So, wherever, okay, the stick when it hits, like over a moment, when the stick hits, it needs to be right here. Not here, not there, not there, right here. About a 45-degree angle. You know, about a 90-degree angle that this creates at a stick's length away from your body. So the stick needs to be here, right, in space, and because when it comes down, it can't be up here. It's got to be right there. So now, wherever your hand needs to be lined up on this, and you want it to be straight with your arm, so that means you need to put your arm wherever it needs to go in space to make the stick be here. To have grab this. Your stick and your hand are one thing. Wherever you need to put your body to get your arm here, boom, boom, is what needs to happen. And in the case of reality, it's called putting the arm up and elbows out. And that sets up this one thing. This is your hand and your forearm are one straight thing. It's one big Wolverine thing. Wolverine doesn't get to change the angle of his blades. They're just like these fixed things that are in space. So we don't want to mess around with different angles. You just want to choose the right one and drill it to death. Okay, so get your stick and your arm, get your stick arm, we'll just call it the stick arm, get your stick arm in space and put your body wherever it needs to be in order to have it be zeroed in. That looks good. Here we go. Do this with me. We're going to go faster. I could take a basketball out there and just drop it and boop, it comes back, and then it might, it'll come up, not maybe slightly more than halfway than where it started from. Like, it's going to come back up. You would agree that letting go of the basketball and then letting it bounce and then catching it again would be super easy, right? Super easy. Now, what if you took that basketball and you just slammed it down as hard as you could? Would you be then be worried about it hitting your face? Like, that would be a little bit more like, whoa, to try to catch that basketball. Like, if I just put a basketball, wham, and I just slam it down underneath you, you'd be freaked out. Okay, don't be freaked out by that in this context. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I like that you're just doing this, you're stopping it. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna let that fly. Yes. Let it fly, baby. Relax that face. Okay. Pause here. Relax your face now. Think about breathing. Think about just all the nerves that are in your face. As you take a breath out, picture all the stress and nerves and a weird, awkward position that you're trying to hold yourself in. Good. I like that yawn, which means that you're relaxed, which is required to do this. So you need to be like a total Zen master first before you even pick up a stick. Like, you need to be like in the zone, right, before you pick up the stick. So, and the way to get into the zone is to breathe and just relax. Conscious relaxation, so they call it. Okay. Do a few of these. Boom, boom, with no fingers, wrist only. Wrist only, hand closed. Watch out for smacking your elbow, yeah. And go as big as you can possibly go without opening the hand yet. Now, keep the wrist steady, and now just open the hand and do a few of those. Keep that thumb where it needs to be. Yeah, that's the tricky part about this, is your thumb can easily just get away with completely departing. So that's the thing, is to be still wary of the perfect hand, even in this backwards position. Okay, now we'll turn it into a drill. Wrist, 2, 3, 4, fingers, 2, 3, 4. Wrist, 2, 3, 4, fingers, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, fingers, 2. Okay, and now get it away from your body. Like, I don't want make sure that you know the back of the stick is free to move. There we go. Do a few fingers with no wrist movement at all. Okay, now let it do this. Just let it pendulum. Just let it swing out. Now with the remaining fingers that are available and that can't reach, which may not be your pinky, thumb on stick. Now pull it up. Yes, there it is. Fully, letting it fully, because your arm is parallel to the earth, right? And the stick is parallel to gravity, or perpendicular to the earth. And then, so let it go exactly, I like to say parallel to gravity, that's just cooler. You know, gravity, this way, the stick is parallel to gravity. Let it go parallel to gravity, then pull it in. Yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Just like let it like open the hand and fully release however much that stick wants to fall forward. And right there, in my playing position, if I did that, my pinky now is gone. Like it can't even touch it in that downward position. So when we do wide open hands, it's okay for your pinky to like, for a moment, be out of the game. But as soon as it's available to be in the game, get it back in there, as opposed to holding it out, which most people do, because they're like instinctively like dealing with the problem of the pinky. Well, we can deal with the problem intelligibly instead of just holding it out. Okay. Okay, now, buckle up. Now we're gonna go, let's do 8 and 8. Let's do hit the thing, hold at the fulcrum, and hold with the death grip here, and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and come up all the way. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with as much finger as possible. This is actually kind of difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, do this. Now, with your other hand, hold your wrist steady. Like don't like, as a reminder, just to keep the wrist from moving. And now just dribble. Just do pure dribbles. Pinky. Dribble with only the pinky. From here, and then triggering from the pinky only. It's gonna feel weird. Okay, now just get all 3 fingers as one. This is, drummers have 2 fingers. The fulcrum finger and the control pad finger. I'm coming up with lingo for this. The fulcrum finger, what should we call this? What finger is that? What name should we come up with? It's the control. I mean, yeah. This is where we hang on to it. This is the finger where we hang on to it, and this is the finger that makes it dance. So really, hold and control.
Finger fingers.
The finger fingers. Okay.
Like or the dribbling fingers, I guess.
The dribble fingers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like that. Okay. Good. So now, with this, just dribble. Keep that wrist steady. Relax that face. There you go. You're compensating. This is the easiest thing possible. You don't need any of these bigger other muscles. All you need is a quick little flip of the finger there. Left hand. place it there. You don't have to put it over your whole mouth. Just, you know, there you go. Do this. Do an accelerando. Go from slow to fast and then back to slow. So do this. But it's a true dribble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fast, slower. Give me a slow bounce first. Some of you may be wondering why I just put the tape on his mouth. It's not to shut him up, but rather to get him to be conscious of the movements of his muscles here, so he can become aware. Don't compensate. All right, lift your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Quit doing that. Lift your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Now never lift your shoulders ever again. Ever. Not even unconsciously, which is, you know, will be difficult. Right. Just before you do this, get relaxed. Get into what you think is the perfect position. Like, and not even only just like the perfect position of the body, but like the mindset, like ready to focus, muscles relaxed, like breathing, slow breathing, getting into the zone before we do this. Okay. To here, and now just give me slow dribbles. And notice this is the only thing that's moving. This hinge, these hinges of my finger are the only. There it is. Can you slow that down? But yet still maintain the bounce. Throw it down faster. There you go. Do it with only your middle finger. Take out the other two fingers. Like just this. Control that. Slow that down. Now do that with only, now put it here, and now do that only with your ring. Notice my ring finger is the only thing that's moving. That's my sympathetically my pinky. Now just pinky dribbles. Let's see how. Study my hand. Study my hand. Look at my pinky. Look at my wrist. What is my wrist doing? Nothing. Yeah, choke up a little bit. Yeah, you're a little too, well, you'll feel it. Adjust accordingly. Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is. No other compensations. This is not a part of the game. It's not even the wrist. Although, to be fair, let me give you, let me give you a smaller stick. These are going to be more difficult to dribble because they're super light. I actually hate these sticks and I would never play with them, but they're a good learning tool. It's good to feel what a horrible stick feels like. Especially when you're shopping for them, you're like, oh, this one feels gross. Okay, pinky. Now you don't get to drop it because now it's smaller. You know the word girth? The girth of this stick is less than the girth of this stick. The girth of a tree. Pinky dribbles. Choke up. There it is. Relax that thumb. Start here. Just do this. Just have it be pulled back and let it fling forward. Do this, just in the air. Just like close your hand. Open hand, open finger, open pinky, close pinky. And hold it back like here, like a trigger. Other hand, hold it back, like cock it like a gun. And then trigger it forward. And then have it end straight. Straight with my arm. Straight angle here, not up here, not down here. Straight wrist. Mike Tyson wrist. Yeah, just trigger that. Now, catapult it into the bar. Just once. All right, do this. Catapult into bounces. Ah, good. But like really pull it back and like really stretch out your finger like, oh. It's getting hyperextended. Ah, this is a good one. I've never done this before. You're my guinea pig, by the way. All my subsequent students, all students after you might progress slightly faster because I have all this stuff down. But I'm still throwing a lot at you anyway, so you're not going to be able to digest it any faster. Oh, these are so gross. I'm having to stick them all. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, because the bounce on these are horrible. And that's what a bounce sounds like, which is it's not getting all the bounce, so that second beat is really down and it sounds weak. The fatter a roll sounds like handsome and big and full when that second hit. Notice. Can you see? Look at my stick in space. In fact, I'll just stand in front of it. That second beat is right about there. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now where's the other one? The other one is coming up to right about here. That second one, I can see it. Notice the big, it's like do it smaller. Okay, that second one is about there. First one is about here. The second one is there. So it's just inherent that the second beat is going to be less when you are bouncing it. But you can make that less of a volume difference if you're sticking it out. If you're just going 1, 2, then it becomes a 1-to-1 ratio, right? We've talked about it. All right. So now pick up that stick for real and give me some hits. We're going to go 8 wrists and then 8 wrist plus finger. Not just finger like we were just doing. This thing with just the finger, we're going to go wrist plus finger. Yes, now wrist plus finger. Keep that pinky in the game now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wrist, 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 wrist. Fingers, fingers, fingers. When you do wrist only and you have a true death grip on this, it's going to feel really bad. Like it's going to feel like you're just killing the bounce, but you are killing the bounce. So it should feel gross. So gross 8 beats and then feel good 8 beats. Gross crew 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel good 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gross crush, 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 crush. Okay, now just give me big hits, full out, wrist and finger. Slower though, but bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, don't hit yourself. And you get the punishment. That's why I raised these 1/4 of an inch off the ledge, because if you hit the edge, you hit the corner there, you your vector is getting way off, so it's a punishment. Let's go with these. Not those. Okay, let's do that. Let's do some one-handed paradiddles. Full out. Now, I want you to go full out, but only to the extent at where your pinky is just still barely in the game. Don't let it go too far where your pinky leaves. Like, whatever that maximum is, where your pinky, I want your hand to look like that. Like, where it's still a part of the game, but just barely. So take it up to only there. So give me some big strokes and have your pinky fuse to the stick. Ready, set, go. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle, 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 ring, pinky, ring. See what I'm doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, ring, 2, 3, 4, pinky, 2, 3. And you're still gonna keep this. That's the trick. Yeah, okay, let me see it. Go through it. Okay, now don't get all down with my arm. Give me a good wrist stroke there. Now don't let the finger come away from the stick. If this is happening inside your hand, and that's no bueno. The stick is with the fingers. The fingers are with the stick the whole time. Try just that, and just in the hand, but make sure the fingers are with the stick the whole time. Not this, but this. Put that right out in front of you and just go like this, sideways. Just like windshield wiper right in front of you. Meaning, I want to see. Yeah, now you see how your fingers are kind of leaving it for a brief moment? Now I want your fingers with it. Okay, do this. Perfect hand. Now crank back, but try to keep your hand closed. But as you pull back, like just let your hand be open, but it still wants to be triggered. The default is here. And see now how the stick isn't leaving your fingers at all when you do that, because they're just pressed up against your fingers. That's what we should be feeling when we're drumming, is that their fingers are with and almost pressed up against the stick when we're not doing balanced stuff, when we're doing 1-to-1 ratio stuff. And see how I'm really, really opening my hand, and yet the stick is with my fingers the whole time? There's none of this. None of it. This is rookie 101. Leaving the stick. Yeah. Okay, give me some good hits. Boom, 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 boom. Feel those fingers all contributing. Here's an important thing. All of those drummers that I showed you in the video, the majority of their beats, when they hit, when they're doing this, their hand, their wrist, their fingers are doing this. It's mostly wrist and a little bit of fingers. That's it. They're not going wide open like this. Going wide open is like a drum set kind of wild thing to do, but all those UCI drummers, all they're doing is a whole lot of wrist and a little bit of finger. So now do this. Do a closed hand for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just loosen up a little bit. Just relax. Just relax from it. So you're not going to actively open your hand, but you're just going to relax. So tight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, relax, 2, 3, 4. But I'm not doing this. I'm just opening it. I'm just allowing the stick to open my hand just slightly. 5, 6, 7, 8, relax, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clench, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. There it is. Welcome to the club. You are now a drummer. We have proof. It happened today, August 12th. At 6 o'clock, 6:12 p.m. on this day, Flint Lawless finally looked like a drummer. Just right there. Watch, look. Okay, do the 8 clenched, 8 relaxed. 8 clenched, 8 relaxed. Clench, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, relax, 2, 3, 4. Bigger strokes. Bigger and slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, relax, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Clench, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, relax, 2, 3. Now keep going with that. Just have it feel good. Have it feel like it's dribbling. Let the stick do the work for you. Just have your hand, okay, put a stick back in your right hand and have your right hand teach your left hand what to do. So like demonstrate to your left hand what needs to happen first. Okay, left hand, it's gotta look like this. Your wrist is gonna turn like that, your thumb's gonna be here, your finger's gotta be there. Have your right hand teach your left hand what to do.
If I can do it off the bat.
Just go for it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Clench 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relaxed hand 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clenched hand. Open hand, relaxed hand. Except more wrist and slower. So higher. Like all the way up. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relaxed hand. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clench 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like
kind of pushing on
that would be uncomfortable. I get it.
The things that are moving.
The things that need to be there.
Yeah, the tendons.
Okay,
that are moving
check this out. Stick down. Do this to yourself. Have this hand be open and just let it close naturally. And now grab this and push and watch your own hand move. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that kind of stuff with like a chicken foot. Like it's cut in half or something, and then they're like pulling the tendons.
Yeah, it's all connected. We are all marionettes. We are all autonomous marionettes.
The muscles right here or something.
All of this. There's a whole network that causes the hand to do what it is that it does. Yeah, this is the pulley system for that torque. Yeah. Can you imagine to not have hands?
That would suck.
Your life would be very different.
Yeah. Most jobs wouldn't be possible.
Most anything that a human being does on a daily basis as a physical being, because we've created a world through hands and for hands. Like doorknobs are for hands, and not for like teeth.
Or like feet.
For feet, yeah, they're for a hand. So our whole world is designed on the ability to use its ability to prehensily grip something. Yeah. Okay, you're showing me how to read some music over there. Take these ugly ones.
Okay.
And that music that we see there, I want you to read it. In fact, let me get this. I found this book I've been doing a spring cleaning. This is my very first drum book ever. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns.
I know how to read music because I was in a viola class, and we had all of the music sheet music, so most of it sheet music. So I know that's like
Yes, okay.
the lower notes are lower and higher notes are higher.
Yeah, what a concept. Okay.
And I know that's like holding it out for longer. Like,
Yes. If we were playing an instrument that was going la, that was holding a note, we don't hold our notes. Drummers don't hold their notes.
you can't be like.
I mean, we could do a roll, but that would be notated differently. So, yeah, the duration. This could just be 1, 2, rest 4, 1, 2, rest 4, because it doesn't really matter on a snare drum because.
Yeah.
This could just be all written as 64th notes. 64th note, and then, but it just makes more sense. It's just nicer to look at. Whatever the least amount of ink is the better. Okay, countdown races, bass drum, snare drum, and count it out.
Should we have a towel?
Yes, we should. There it is. Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay, which one am I playing?
Countdown races. And say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Here? And here?
In fact, you can just do double stops. So bass drum, lower line, and then top line is this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 bop.
Okay.
Count it out, no mistakes.
I'm looking at it.
Good, study the work.
I know I can do the first two measures.
Just do the whole thing perfectly, immediately. Play with the first 2 bars.
Okay.
Now, play me just the top line of bar 3 and 4. Just show me what's in the hands.
Like these?
Yep.
Okay.
Just show me the hand part. Oh my God. Count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say this.
Okay.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it. You gotta look at the stare. Even if you know it, I still want you to stare at the music and play. Like when you hit a note, I want you to be looking at the note you're hitting always, at least for the first 20 years.
Yeah, no. Wait. Okay.
Yes. I want you to do
Get
it.
it in my hand.
I want you to even do it slower. This isn't a performance.
Yeah.
All right. Played bars 3 and 4. Feet and hands.
No. Hold on. I'm restarting. And then.
Yeah. Now play that again and stare at it.
My ears are hearing it, and my hands are hearing it.
I want your eyeballs to hear it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, do bar 3 and then to the downbeat of 4. That's it. Just those 5 beats.
Wait, so the bottom part?
3 to 4. So when a musician says, okay, bar 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the downbeat of 5th note. If a director ever says, okay, bars 1, 2, 3, 4, it's always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the following downbeat. So play just beat bar 3 to the downbeat of 4.
Okay. No. Okay.
Almost. Look at the music. There it is.
Yeah.
I read the music and play 2 bars. Take it crazy slow, but most definitely play bars 3 and 4 all the way through. No tempo fluctuations, but you get to be at whatever tempo you want. Oh, this is loose. I gotta tighten this up. Okay. Yes. From the top.
That was kind of fluctuating.
From the top, play the whole thing. One, two, three. Play the whole thing. Just slam through it. But I want you to take it.
The first line or also the second?
The whole song. I'm throwing you into deep water immediately.
Okay.
Okay, this is what you're gonna do. You have to do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
You sound that other beat.
Let's do this. You'll appreciate the subdivisions. So now do this. 1, 2, 3. Just count with me. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is slower than you've been doing it. So now, what I want you to do is just to sing just to sing the hands part. Sing the upper note. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, Ah, does it? Look at the math of it all. Every bar should have 4 beats in it. Does that one have 4 beats? The last bar, the block. Do the math. Quarter note plus a quarter note plus a half note equals the value of how many
3.
quarter notes?
Oh, quarter note. Oh, it's half notes.
There you go. There you go, no case.
Oh, so that's 4. Yeah. Okay.
That's reasonable. All right.
I thought that it just ended because they were both on a half note.
You thought it did what?
I thought it just went over to the next bar.
Well, it does. Just play it.
Okay.
To the beat. Beat 3, bar 3 and 4. Don't rush it. You got excited. Bar 3 and 4. We'll lower this for you ever so slightly. There we go. Hit that drum a few times. Now do the big strokes that we were doing before. Okay, now you can just play this thing softly. In fact, if you play it softly right now, if you just play it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you just play it chill, you won't want to rush. Just bring down the energy. Just play it right. Look at the music. Stare at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. All right. Do the transition from the last bar to the first bar of the second line. Count it out.
Okay. No. 1.
Stare at the music the whole time. Don't look at anything down here. You're not gonna miss the drums. Just sticks are in your hands. And stare at that the whole time. 3. Yeah, do it again.
Okay.
With the metronome. Oh, I see the problem. There we go.
Okay. Yep.
Do it. Play the first line, and if you play the first line, then we have to go play basketball. But we're just gonna keep on being here until midnight if it takes that long. Play the first line, nail it to the wall. Don't make me beat you. Stare at it. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Don't rush. There it is. Good, you pull it back. 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, by the skin of his teeth. Oh, that by the. Okay, you just spared yourself a beating. Okay. All right. So you have a little book here, and what I want you to do is take this cute little book you have. Oh, the book isn't even in here. Okay, the book that you have, the Fun for Drubbing that your parents got you, that book. Find one page in that song, in that book, and it's more than just bass and snare. It involves hi-hat stuff too. Just find one little exercise, one little etude, like Camptown Races, these little things. Find a little thing in there, learn it, and then come back here next week and play it for me. Like a boss. Okay, take that. Let's go choose some hoops. So I marked my records here. Still a frame over here. Nope. Okay, here's a new game. I thought of a new game. And this is going to be very, very difficult, especially with a big ball. But if you have a small basketball, this will be easier. All right, get up here. Check this out. This is what you're going to do. You only get to shoot with one hand off of one foot. And have to be the right foot in the right hand or the left foot in the left hand.
Oh.
So watch this. You're about to be both. Ambidexterity is the name of the game. Watch me do it. Right hand, right foot. And then I'm going to switch. And then here's the trick. I don't get to hold the ball until I'm ready. So watch it happen. Right foot, right hand. And now before I touch it, I have to be here. And now this is the trick. Is now that your balance is off, and you may actually be falling, you still have to throw it in. So watch me do this. Right foot, right hand. Left foot, left hand. Right foot, right hand. Left and left. Right and right. And then I end up in these really weird positions. So that's the challenge of it. Right foot, right hand. Right, left hand, left foot. Yeah. You have to shoot it from right there. That's the trick.
I can't even shoot it that well with my left hand.
Well, that's why this is extraordinarily difficult. Especially with a small hand with a big ball. Let's see if I'll do it. Left hand. So I get this position first. And now, deny. I knocked you out. That's the way I'm going to see it. Okay, left foot, left hand. Yeah, and you don't get to put your other foot down until you shot the ball. So watch, I may have to do this, like, watch this, like, oh! Like it might turn into something like that. And you're falling, so you have to get that ball off quick.
Be a lot easier for me to the lower basket.
Yes, of course. You have many factors that make this an extra challenge. Good. Left foot, left hand. There you go. There you go. Okay, I'll say that. Keep going, keep going. Right hand, right foot. Right and right. Oh, that was actually pretty. That was decent. It was straight. You had the right loft. Left hand, left foot. Okay, right hand, right foot. Yeah, exactly. This is the silliest thing ever, but it demands not only balance, but ambidexterity in your balance. So if you want to be the best drummer in the world, get good at this.
Okay.
because your large motor skills aren't developed enough to do the things that are inevitable in there. So as you grow up and become a bigger dude, your muscles are going to get denser and bigger, and so you're going to be able to do a lot more things. But you'll get there sooner if you do things like this. If you do sports, if you do some push-ups like a hardcore crazy man, and at 5 in the morning, eating raw eggs out of a blender, like Rocky style. Did you have you seen Rocky yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you know about the eggs in the blender, or eggs in the glass. He just drinks them. 5 in the morning.
I think I forgot some of it because it was like a few months ago. So.
Okay, the classic scene is Rocky. He's getting ready for a workout in the morning. He's gotten up at like 4 or whatever, and he cracks like 8 eggs. It's a super long, no-cut scene. It's classic. He cracks eggs into a glass, and he just drinks the raw eggs.
Okay.
It's just pure, quick, fast, huge, massive amount of protein before he goes running 10 miles and goes and tries to chase chickens and things.
More eggs to throw.
Yeah, exactly. All right, left foot, left hand. You gotta deal with it wherever your body is. Wherever your body is, what you gotta deal with. Okay, left. Oh. Oh.
That was pretty cool.
All right, y'all. We should
Teach that to a res. What's another name I can rattle off? Who else is a bro that likes to do sports things and what's the name of your most bing bong boyfriend? Boyish friend. Who's the most boyish in your clan? You?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't have that many friends.
Rowan plays a lot of sports.
Yeah, I could get one.
Rowan, there we go. Erez and Rowan. I'm gonna remember that name. Alright, end it on a basket.
I might try to do this with him at his house because he has a basketball hoop and stuff.
Good. Teach him. Okay, what game should we call this? Oh. And know that I'm developing a drummer's basketball curriculum, so we can attach drummer to it if we want to. Like the drummer's 2-step basketball game, where you're like, side to sides,
2-pointers.
2-pointers.
Because it's like the leg and the arm, right, on one side. 2 points.
Think of a good name. And after you teach this to Erez and Rowan, then you can ask them, hey guys, what should we call this game? It's a new game that my teacher made up. What should we call it?
All right, y'all.
Super gang.
Thanks a bunch.
And you can get good at this too. 2 basketballs, both at the same bouncing height, right? You can do this test. If they come up almost the same, then that means they're balanced. Try to dribble 2 basketballs too. Yeah, right.
Right on. Hey, I had the cash. It's on the counter.
It's on the counter.
Yeah, we'll get it to you next week.
This week's fine.
Right on.
There's a deer.
There is. You guys get many deer at your
Yeah.
place?
Yeah, we do. They like to eat our roses.
Yeah. Wait. We have livestock out here in
Oh,
the
yeah?
form of venison. If the zombies ever attack, we just gotta get our crossbows and just go hunting right outside of our front door, and we'll be fine. And the creek runs, a little less than half the year, so we can just get water, filter it. We'll be fine. Just come to my house during the zombie apocalypse. We'll be fine.
Right on. Thanks a lot, Sam.
Adios, gang.
Adios.